What's up, freaks, beasts, and athletes? It's DC here with Genesis Strength TV. Headed up to the facility and wanted to talk to you guys about something that I've been asked about, kind of with the more that I've been doing programs, workout routines, slash just getting workouts in, kind of when I choose to do what I wanted, when to choose which one to do, and kind of how I approach that. And the way I do that is, basically, I like to call it two different types of training. The first type of training you have is your active training, where you have a goal and you have a mindset, something that you want to attain, a certain reason for doing a certain workout or workout program. And then you have reactive training, which is basically just reacting to kind of what you enjoy, what you want to do, trying stuff new, and how really when you should implement both of those into your training routine to make sure that training always stays fun, you stay injury free, you get recovered, you get deloaded, and just kind of covering all the bases. So active training, to kind of go in more depth, is something that's geared towards preparing you for something. If you're a strongman competitor or a power lifter or a CrossFit competitor, or even preparing for a specific sports season, you're going to want to be doing phases of active training to where you have set goals, you have set programs. But the problem is a lot of people just live in that active training side and never really progress, always hammer the body. Well, they progress, but the way you hammer the body doesn't let you get the maximum results you can, because it turns into being 50 weeks out of the year that you're doing active training, instead of throwing in cycles of reactive training where you go have fun, you try out new movements, you try out new exercises, you do what feels right, you do lifts, you don't worry about percentages, you don't worry about specific exercises week after week. And we plug those in. I like to do reactive training if I'm ever coming off a break, where it's just get in and get something and enjoy what I'm doing, so I get back in the habit of training and the habit of pushing myself and get thinking and get back in that training mindset. Because really the more that I've done this, the more I realize that if I go in with a plan after taking a few weeks or a month or even 2 months off of training, and go in with a set workout plan, then it gets really old really fast, and it typically lasts about a week, 2 weeks before I'm tired of that stuff, because I'm not in that mindset and that routine of just doing what it takes to consistently progress. And that's what you really need a break from. So I typically like to go in fresh off a break, doing some sort of reactive training for a few weeks to get back in the swing of things and get used to doing something every day or every training session, and then cycle back into an active training where I'm trying to achieve a goal. And then once I've achieved that goal, I cycle back out of it and go back into reactive for 2, 3, 4 weeks, to where I'm still working and still getting better, but I'm enjoying it and being able to work lifts that I may need to do, concentrate on gymnastic movements, or just focus on training kind of outside the box. And those always end up being the most fun workouts. And then when I go back into that active workout, in that active phase, I enjoy that part of it longer than I would if it was if I'd been doing it week in, week out for a long period of time. And so really make sure that you're staying in that active phase for 8 to, at the very most, 16 weeks, but somewhere in that 8 to 12 week range, where you're going to get great results and really push yourself, and know that you kind of have a reactive phase coming up where you can enjoy yourself, focus on other stuff, just get a workout in, build up some weaknesses, and just try new stuff out. Do that for 2, 3, 4, 5, even 6. I know some people that the 8 weeks. Some people will do, they'll basically go 3 months active, 2 months reactive, and a 5-month window, and so that puts them at 2 solid quality active phases at least each year, which those are where you're going to make all your gains, and they're going to be huge gains because they are set phases the body's kind of prepped and primed for and hungry for after spending some time doing reactive work and reactive training. So, give that a shot in your training programs over the course of the year. Think about it day to day, think about it week to week, but really concentrate on adding in fun stuff, changing stuff up, and phase stuff out. Set specific goals that you want to hit, and then after you hit those goals, spend 8 to 12 weeks working towards those goals, and then take some time off and do some reactive training. Get in and have fun and research and see what other stuff's out there. And then that way, when you get back in that active phase, who knows, you may have something new to put in that's really going to help give you the most bang for your buck. So catch you guys on the flip side. Be sure to subscribe and check out the links below. And as always, if you have any questions, hit me up in the comments or on my blog, dclayborn.com. Catch you guys on the flip side and have a great day.